Did anything from the MLS weekend surprise you in any way, or did you have any impressions on kind of the first weekend?
It just reemphasizes to me how close the league is. People say, hey, this is what should be the favorite, or this team's the favorite. I think everything's really close. So when you look at some of the results, you look at Columbus going to D.C., you look at that result, you look at Houston's result being as big as it is, you look at Chivas winning again. I mean, again, there's not much difference between top and bottom, and that's something that you always have to be prepared for in the league.
What did you take away from, I guess, yesterday's action against UW?
It was a good run out for our guys. It was important that they play. I think UW played very well. I think we got caught in the first 10 minutes of that game, for sure. Maybe not being totally focused and locked in to what we needed to do. And obviously Darwin Jones is a player we know well. He's our academy kid, and he was a guy we were interested in, and he decided he wanted to return one more year at UW. And and we respect that decision. But his pace obviously burned us a few times.
And Leo was able to get, was it 90 minutes?
It's good for Leo to get 90 minutes. It's good for Pineda to get 70 minutes in. And I think overall we showed that we could play, and I thought we did some good things in the first half. Should have came away, obviously, taking less goals and maybe scoring a few more. But it was good, for a lot of our guys to be able to get those 90 minutes. Rose, Azira, all those guys.
Andy Baba played off the right and center back. Where do you project him maybe fitting better for this group?
It depends. It depends on the need of the day. We know that there's a chance that that DeAndre has an outside chance at the World Cup team. So we want to be prepared for that. And those are a lot of things that we're looking at, is making sure we have options as well when we lose players for the World Cup.
When you added Dempsey the other day, what were you kind of looking for in your decision to send him on for Papa?
It was really a situation that we felt at that time that Marco in that first game really didn't find the game the way he normally does, and so we wanted to get Clint on because we felt him playing underneath Oba, and if they could find each other, it would help us in the attack, maybe bring a little more possession into our attack, and I think it accomplished that.
6 players made their debut in a Sounders uniform on Saturday. What did you think of their contribution?
Obviously I thought it was good. I think all those guys, feel it was a unique experience. We told them before the game it's something you're never going to forget, walking on the field to play your first game. And, a lot of them reiterated that to me after the game. And, certainly that's a feeling that they have. But for us, to work hard, to battle, to fight through that whole game, with a new squad, I think is a tremendous accomplishment for our team. And, to come out with the 1-0 victory against the defending champions is great.
What about the rookie, Sean Okoli, crossing that ball in to set up the goal?
Well, Sean did well. He came on. He's been playing well for us in preseason. He's gotten better each game, and he's been trying to learn how to play as a wide player rather than just a straightforward, which is what he played for the last 2 years at Wake Forest. And I think he's doing well. He's finding the space really well. It was a good cross. He just missed early on his first pass to Clint. He just missed on that one. That would have been a really nice assist if we would have connected there. But I thought Sean brought some excitement to our game, and that was a good thing.
The Toronto coach apparently has said that he's going to consider which stars he will use this week because Seattle's field is not only artificial but bad.
Let me say this first. Tell me which turf field is good in this league. Okay, there's no good turf field in this league. Portland's not a good turf field. Portland's blades lay down. They don't stand up anymore. They play women's soccer there. They play their reserve team there. They practice there. They play their men's team there. So we have football on ours as well, but theirs gets as much use. So their field isn't better. Vancouver's field isn't better. New England's field isn't better. So I'm trying to think if I missed a turf field. Have I missed one? I think are those it?
You'll play in another one next week at Olympic Stadium. But
Are we at Olympic Stadium next week? Possibly, or no? I hear that one's really bad, by the way, but that might be the worst one. So there might be one that's worse than the others. But I think all the fields. I think Vancouver's, ours, and Portland, and for that matter, New England are all in about the same year of cycle. And none of those turf fields are. It's not like one's better than the other. So I don't disagree necessarily with Ryan's statement. I would love to have a brand new turf this year, as would everybody else. But I disagree with the point of making it seem like Seattle's is worse than the others. I think the others are equally as good or as bad, whichever way you want to look at it. So if theirs are good, ours is good. If ours is bad, theirs are bad.
While it certainly seems to affect play, his implication seems to go farther, that it's dangerous. Do you believe artificial turf, and this one particularly, is a danger to your players?
I think you build up when you train on it. You build up adjustments to it, and I think when you look at the injury rate, there's other people that study that stuff. I don't know if the injury rate is higher or lower. I think we'd all prefer to play on natural grass. Okay, but playing on bad natural grass, playing at UW last night where the field was coming up all over the place is dangerous as well, in terms of people turning an ankle, stepping in a hole, so there's dangers involved in that field also. So, a good field is a good field, a grass field is the ideal, a good grass field. A good turf field is not more dangerous than a bad grass field necessarily. It takes more out of your body. I'm not going to disagree with that. It does take more out of your body. That's why we train a lot on grass, and we try and avoid training on turf because of those reasons. But it's also a situation that at the end of the day, when you're not used to it, it seems to take even a little more out of you, per se. And certainly a guy with a chronic knee issue or things like that, it's going to be tougher for them to play on turf than it is to play on grass, without a doubt.
Ozzy, is he doing okay? We didn't see him maybe out there.
Yeah, we just kept Ozzy in. He took a knock on that collision with Dom Dwyer, so they sort of knock knees, so it's a little bruised there, so we just wanted to go easy on him today. Okay, thanks.
Words are powerful. I'm Sigi Schmid. Hearing the words retard and retarded makes people with intellectual disabilities and those who love them feel like less valued members of humanity. That's why we're asking you to help spread the word to end the R word. Stop by the Special Olympics booth in Soccer Celebration to pledge your support. It's time to respect and value people with intellectual disabilities. Please join us in eliminating this offensive language in everyday speech. Thank you.